do the function. Nope. I don't fuck with the fuck shit. Throwing on my dummy fit. Fuck it. I'ma pop out. Welcome back to your second favorite YouTuber. I am J Shep Reacts. Now we got a camera video. It's called "The Cenat Hate Just Keeps Getting Worse." I'm gonna go ahead and scroll over, give him a like. You know what I'm saying? As you already know, I mess with Cameron. And if you're new to this channel, go ahead, like and subscribe for me. You know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate your viewing this video. Let's go ahead and get into this.
What's good, y'all? It's Cameron here, and as y'all can see, you know, low cut. Yo, hide your girl, hide your wives.
Man, I Cam, for real though. Look, this your third vid with this, with your cut back low. Go ahead and start brushing that. Go ahead and start get the waves back, bro. You used to have waves. Get the waves back, gang.
I've said it so many times ever since I got this cut. I see every single comment and y'all be glazing me saying that I'm the most attractive man alive. I appreciate y'all. I feel it, bro. I feel it. And I'm never putting the do-rag back on because of that. I appreciate y'all a lot. I also saw somebody ask, like, what are these cords over here? Those are my Ethernet cables for my PC and my PlayStation. That being said, the internet is once again hating on Cenat for, in my opinion, absolutely no reason at all. I feel like the Kai hate is getting so old. I understand if you don't like his content because, I mean, his content isn't for everyone.
And I was just telling my girl this. I was like, when I, like, first, like, Kai, look, I was like, okay, he cool, he chill, whatever. But I was kind of like, I couldn't be around somebody like him 24/7 because of how high energy he is 24/7. And I was like, well, I was like saying, like, if that is how he is 24/7, I couldn't be around him. That's just it's too much for me, bro. You loud, you like, you're just doing too much, you're moving around too much. It's like too much ADHD in the vicinity. You know, I got a little ADHD in me too, probably, you know what I'm saying? Because I do be doing some crazy stuff. Well, not crazy stuff, but, like, you know, I be wanting to joke and play around and stuff too. I don't really do it that much, you know, when I'm watching videos. You know, I'm watching videos and giving my opinion, but, like, just, yeah, like, I don't know if I could be around that 24/7. Like, it's giving, like, little kid energy. Like, nigga, I'm not finna be arguing with you. I'm not finna be, you know, yelling back at you. Like, I'm not finna do all that, bro. Like, you doing too much. I'm like, hey, bro, like, chill, bro, chill. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But, hey, once again, they all in that AMP group, they were, you know, they was getting paper. So, it's almost like they could probably just brush it off and be like, yeah, you know what, that's my dog no matter what, you know. But me, nah, I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, like, I need a breather from you, bro. Like, you're too much energy, bro. Too much. Calm it down a little bit.
Completely understandable, right?
But my whole point of saying that is, like, that's how I felt about him before. But now I honestly, like I mess with Kai. I like Kai. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the hugest Kai Cenat fan, but I do mess with Kai, and I do respect his grind. I do respect, right now what he's doing, how he's, like, quitting streaming. I don't think he's actually quitting, like, you know, forever. I'm just saying, I think what he's doing, he's just quitting momentarily to venture off into doing something else, which is, you know, that's dope. So that's respectable. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it.
Just don't like it, that's fine. But I swear, anytime this man Kai breathes, he just gets the most hate. Everything this man Cenat does is put under a microscope and analyzed and just nitpick. A few videos ago, I talked about the situation where Kai opened up on why he took a hiatus from streaming and social media.
Oh, bro, I forgot to watch this because he was talking about old dude right here. What is his? I forgot his name. Lamar. Cause, yeah, supposedly he passed away. I don't know if it was from I think it was from self-harm or whatever. Like, he did it himself. I'm gonna watch this though. I'm gonna for sure watch this. I forgot to.
Streamer Awards, he talked about how he was going through some mental struggles and that's why he hasn't been streaming. Then he also decided to drop this other video on his birthday, and the gist of it was him saying that he was dealing with a lot of self-doubt and being fearful when trying to achieve some goals, which is completely normal, by the way. I feel like we all deal with that on a daily basis. And mind you, he never said he was depressed or anything, but since a lot of people read captions instead of watching videos, they just assume that's what he said because they saw the big caption, Cenat opens up about mental struggles, when it's like, the dude never said he was depressed. But a lot of people online just got on his head saying, how do you have mental issues? You're rich. How are you depressed? You can't be depressed and rich. Which I've said it once and I'll say it again because I truly believe in this. Money doesn't buy happiness. There's many rich people out there that off themselves even though they have loads of money. Just because all of your problems link to money, that doesn't mean that once you have money, you won't have any more problems. Yeah. Sure, you might be stressed because of the bills, and if you didn't have those bills, you would be happy.
Oh, my bad, bro. I didn't change the view back. Anyways, I was about to say something, though. Yeah, I might as well say. So what I was going to say is that, you know, once you do make a certain amount of money, you know, you probably won't have financial issues, right? You know what I'm saying? Unless you do end up starting another financial issue, you know, like you're buying too much or living above your means, you know. But you'll probably make a good amount of money, or what'll happen is once you get that money, no more financial issues, you're good with your finances, relationship issues with people like friends, family, whoever, if you start running like some sort of business, anything like that, right? Like that's just how it works. Like there's gonna be something else, unless you know you set your boundaries and you're firm on your boundaries with stuff like that. You're good with your finances, you know what I'm saying, and you don't care what people are saying on the internet about you, because that can also be an issue too. You care about what people say about you on the internet, you know, which everyone probably cares to a degree, but like if you let it affect you on the daily. So yeah, you know. Being rich does help with a lot of stuff, though. Let's be honest about that. It does help. But you can still have mental issues, mental struggles, and you can still be depressed with money. Because you can be, a lot of people, they get a lot of money, then they're depressed because they don't have anyone to help, like, not help, to be around, you know, with that money, you know, so.
Here, but I promise you, more problems will spawn after that, unfortunately. But a lot of people don't see that, because a lot of people don't see Kai as a human. They just see him as an entertainer on social media, a content clown. So their brain just doesn't connect the dots when he's on the internet opening up about his mental struggles. But after that, Kai then went online to talk about how he started reading and watching anime, and this has helped him through these mental struggles. And people started clowning him once again, because in the past he made jokes about anime, like this skit right here. It's not him making fun of it. He's just making a quick little joke. And the caption says anime characters be dragging it. Like, what's wrong with this? It'd be different if this man was saying anime is trash and it's the worst thing ever, but that's not what he's doing. He just made a little skit. And also on stream, Kai even had moments where he didn't really know much about anime, and he kind of acted like he was getting into it / already into it. And a lot of people brought these clips up saying, how can you say that you're into anime when in the past you said Pokemon was in the big three?
What's up? Check, what's big three? Hey, like, what's big three?
Let me say it right now. Dragon Ball, Naruto,
Pokemon. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Pokemon.
Pokemon in the big three. That's a blunder, Kai. That's a huge blunder. But this clip.
But okay, I see what, like, because no one, like, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't watch anime. Y'all don't know what the big three is. The big three is Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. It's the big three. It was dubbed that for a reason, because from the, let's say, 2010s to 2020. Nah, because they were out before 2010. 2000, basically, like, up to 2020 in a sense, basically. All three of those animes, most popping animes aside from Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball, like, the origin, the first Dragon Ball, that was like in the I don't even know what year, I forgot, maybe the 70s or something like that. So it's like, it's not, you can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't put it in there. It's before its time. Even then, you had that, and then you had Yu Yu Hakusho. I haven't watched it myself, but that's what a lot of people say. That was like one of the other bigger ones. And, you know, Sailor Moon, stuff like that. But, yeah, for this 2000s up to, like, you know, my generation growing up, and then millennials as well, they're all about 30 and up and stuff. So, yeah. That's the big three. Because of manga, their manga was popping. One Piece manga, Naruto manga, Bleach manga, and the animes were popping. And it was like a milestone almost. Like, no, not a milestone. What's a word? Like I don't even know what the word would be, but it's like a moment in time. Like it was they were highlighted as that. So yeah, that's why you can't just throw in like anything as the big three. That's the whole point of the big three. Kind of like with J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake. It's the same thing. Like, you can't try to rewrite the history. They're the big three from that generation of rap, you know?
Clip is all the way back. I'm pretty sure this is the first AMP house. So this is like 2021. You can change a lot within 4 to 5 years, believe it or not. There was also this clip where Kai said that Invincible is an anime that he's going to get into, which even I don't watch anime that much. I love Invincible though, as y'all can see the Omni-Man and the Invincible in the back. But Invincible is not an anime. Like this is a crazy.
Nobody saw that, Cameron. We weren't looking back there, gang.
Easy clip.
I think the first anime I'm ever gonna get into, I watched Death Note, but the first one I'm really gonna get into that like I could watch all the seasons is gonna be Invincible. That's what it's called, right? Invincible?
Which maybe he was LARPing back in the day. Maybe. But honestly, in my opinion, who cares? That was years ago. He's not LARPing now, and he's a changed man from what it looks like. He put out a bunch of tweets talking about Naruto and how much he likes it. Like, what is wrong with that? Yeah, he didn't really know much in the past about anime, but in the present, like, that doesn't really matter. There was also this tweet, which a lot of people made fun of him for this, saying, I used to think anime was weird and think it was just a cartoon, but it has helped me build way more courage than I ever had before. The second season. Naruto is a prime example of someone who truly believes in chasing your dreams, following your heart, and never giving up. This is hands down my personal favorite right now. This show teaches you so much lessons on how important friendship is, helping others, consistency, and being a morally good person. This scene really got me. Low-key, everyone in Naruto is going through something behind closed doors, but is trying to hide it in some way, which a lot of people say about anime. Many gym goers, they started going to the gym because of anime. Yet, for some reason, Kai is getting clowned for saying that anime motivates him, all because he didn't know what the big three of anime was a few years ago. Like, it's just so stupid. This man broke up with his girl, stopped streaming, all this stuff. Why are people surprised that this is a new Kai Cenat and not the one that they're used to? He's a new man. And recently, Kai dropped a 21-minute video going more in depth on his hiatus and what's to come next, talking about his upcoming clothing brand, Vivette, showing how he's really invested into fashion. I mean, the man was in Italy making jeans, talking to Law Roach, talking to Burberry Airy, talking about what was on his mind. And at the end of this video, he plugged a channel called Kai's Mind, where he uploads these raw and real videos of him trying to get better at reading, having conversations, working out, and just showing into the mind of Kai. And for some reason, he's getting hate for that as well. People are calling it performative because it's being recorded. Why not just do all these things in silence? Which I understand to a certain extent, right? There's many people out there on social media that'll record themselves working out and reading when the whole time they don't really do that. They're just doing it to look good on the internet. But I don't think Kai is. I genuinely don't think he is. And I honestly see no problem with him posting it. And I could be wrong. I feel like it'd be different if in the future he just reverts back to his old ways and we don't see any growth. But as of now, I think we're seeing a new Kai Cenat. So I see no problem with this and I think it will continue. But if I'm wrong, hey, I'm wrong. And if you disagree with me, then you're right. I don't really think it's a gimmick though right now. I feel like the man is just trying to improve himself and he wanted to just log his progress. So he made a channel for it, which many people do. And I feel like the funniest thing is if Kai would have just came back talking different with a clothing brand and nobody knew what he was up to, people would still hate. Like, I feel like it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing, and it just sucks overall. Now, what you're about to see is a clip of Kai reading from his Kai's Mind channel, and a lot of people clowned him for this because he kept having to look up words while reading, which is something normal that you should do when reading so you know what a word is, instead of just skipping over it. Kai Cenat kept having to look up what certain words meant during his reading journey to become a better speaker.
Spontaneity. How do I pronounce that? Oftentimes when I don't know what a word is pronounced, I get to look at how it's pronounced and what it even means.
Spontaneity.
Spontaneity. The condition of being spontaneous. Spontaneity.
Spontaneity.
Spontaneity. Spontaneity of life. Hardly such questions set up a false what does that mean?
Which once again, like I said, this is how you learn.
He was trying to say dichotomy, by the way, y'all. I saw that clip too. It's yeah. But I don't know. It's really not all that crazy, you know. It is just kind of funny to see people like mess up words. You know, I do it a lot too, though. So I don't know, but I don't think it's funny that like, this nigga slow. He gotta look up the word, what it means. Who don't know what spontaneity means? Like, I mean, there's a good amount of people that don't know. So
I mean, if you're reading and you don't know what a word is, look it up. Like that's something completely normal. But I wouldn't.
That's a privilege that we have, being born into like this whole internet age. If we don't know something, look it up. Some people, they had to pull up their dictionary, the sources, stuff like that, and just all that good stuff. Or they had to go to the library to even access some of that stuff. So, hey, man, we got the privilege to just search the stuff up on our phone, you know?
Expect a Twitter page known to hate on other streamers to know that. I don't understand. What did people want him to do? Did they just want him to skip over the word, acting like he knows what it is, and use it every day in the wrong way, like people do on TikTok all the time? Like, this is just stupid. I don't know. I feel like they're just hating just to hate. And also, this is one of the most influential streamers in the world reading. Yet y'all are mad at that. There's definitely going to be more people reading because of this. And so what if it's because of Cenat? I know a lot of y'all are going to think it's corny if somebody says, oh yeah, I started reading more because I saw Cenat reading. But like, let's be so real here. There's so many people in the world who don't even read at all. So if somebody started reading because of Kai,
and I'm one of them. I don't do that reading stuff no more, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I be wanting to get back into it. Cause like during school, I didn't mind reading, bro. I really didn't mind it. Like I would read books, like, you know. Like, I felt accomplished reading a book all the way from front to back. So, but yeah, right now, I'm cool. I'm cool. Maybe when I got, like, actual more time to do so, or I guess I could set aside some time to do so. I don't know. I just, right now, the way my mind is, I just can't sit down and read no goddamn book, bro. I can't do it right now, bro. I'm like, I'm on the go, bro. I'm trying to do these videos. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to do this. I got stuff to do, gang.
Cares. It's a good habit. At least it's not more people gambling or doing drugs or being a public nuisance because of their favorite streamer and content creator. I find it so crazy because people had so much to say about Kai's content, calling it trash and degenerate. Yet when he's now reading, everyone's still laughing at him. Once again, it's just damned if you do, damned if you don't. Here's another one that people have been calling performative. Kai has really fell in love with reading as he kept going after his timer went off.
Reading and implementation intention is a strategy you can use. You can use pair a new habit with a specific time and location. The implementation intention formula is I will behavior and time and location. Habit stacking is a strategy you can use to pair a new habit with a current habit. The habit stacking formula is after current habit, I will new habit, and that is time. Company 123, December 24th. I am reading to articulate myself better for the future. See y'all next time.
I really don't see a problem with it. I genuinely don't. The man is reading. He's trying to articulate himself better from reading. There's no problem with it. Yeah, he's posting it online, but hey, this is going to influence more people to read. I'm completely fine with it. I hate on so much stuff on this channel, but I'm completely fine with this.
There's no way y'all about to
at least Cameron admitted, bro. Oh yeah, I saw this video too.
hop on this app and try to make people feel bad because we making fun of Cenat because he can't read. The nigga is 24 years old and he don't know how to fucking read.
He knows how to read. He's just trying to articulate himself better.
It's just the way that this dude said, bro, like, bro, come on, bro. He know, like our camera just said, he knows how to read. Clearly, he knows how to read. He just needs to articulate himself better because that's what he feels like he needs to do. Because I remember seeing a clip. He said that the reason why he wanted to start reading for X amount of time and doing this, whatever, is because he would get into arguments with people and he would stutter a lot and he would be mad and he would get louder and he couldn't articulate himself well enough to get his point across, and then he would like just be mad and silent, and then some people like they'll laugh, they'll do whatever, and he doesn't like that. He feels like people would take him more serious if he could articulate himself better. That's all it is.
So he's just reading more. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know if y'all remember this dude from the last video that I made on like Kai opening up and stuff, but this dude was hating on Kai. This dude is just a certified Kai hater. I think that's just what it is. This was one of the people that was saying that Kai can't have mental struggles because he was rich, which like, I'm like, this dude is just dumb. Like, I hate to just insult him like that, but he's just giving me that vibe.
He was admitted to a university. He went to college and dropped out. And the nigga don't know how to fucking read, dog. That's hilarious. Y'all are not about to make niggas feel bad for this shit. He's the one who set up the camera.
Bruh.
We're not in Kai's business. That nigga showing us all his business. If he was really working on bettering himself, he would do that shit off cam. But he want clicks and views. He wants y'all to see him looking like a fucking idiot on the internet.
I think he's recording it so that in the future, when he gets better and he can actually articulate himself well, he can show you guys the older videos and be like, hey, do y'all remember when I used to read like this? Now I read like this. Now I speak like this. I don't think he's doing this for money. I genuinely don't. Like,
I mean, okay, I think it's like half and half because he doesn't need to upload them. He could just record them, save them his phone himself. But why not? Why not? Why not put him on the internet? Nigga, I'm Kai Cenat. The fuck? Like, I'm making money off of whatever I do. I am a walking money machine. What are we talking about right now? Duh he's gonna put it on the internet. Duh he's gonna make a whole video, I quit, and then start promoting his fashion brand and stuff. Duh. He can do that. He's Kai Cenat. And that's like no glaze. I hate saying that. No glaze, no none of that. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just saying, once you get to a level that he's at, you can do whatever you want to. So for him to do whatever he wants to, he feels like, oh, I need to articulate myself better. That way people will take me more serious. That's what he feels like he needs to do. So that's what he's going to do. And he's showing y'all, hey, look, this is what I'm doing. And Kai has always said, hey, whatever your dream is, chase that. Do that. He's always said that. So he's showing y'all this is possible. This is what I'm doing. I'm showing y'all what I'm doing for my dream, for my business. So, like, I don't get, oh, dude, he is a hater. He is mad hating.
Like, Kai's made enough money off of content. How much did he's made millions from his subathons. I don't think this is for money.
He talking about I don't care what people think about me. Bro, you being performative as fuck right now. This nigga is setting up his fucking camera and listening to Frank Ocean and crying. He's 24, dog. Y'all gotta stop.
How is that performative? What? Listening to Frank Ocean on camera is performative? If he hasn't heard Frank Ocean before, if that's his first time, then yeah, it's fine. What are we talking about?
Dick sucking this nigga, man. What the fuck is going on in 2026? Am I missing something, dog? I went to fucking school.
Okay, I lied, y'all. I didn't see. Maybe I only saw that first part. I didn't know this video was this long. I just saw that first part. He's like, he's 24. He can't fucking read. That's all I heard.
Can fucking read. He's learning fucking phonics. That's some shit you learned in elementary school. He don't know how to sound out words. Are we serious, dog?
Like, I genuinely think this dude is just hating just to hate. And this is one of the people who just choose to hate on Kai instead of actually understanding what he's doing. Because it's just easier to hate. It's way easier to just be like, oh, he's recording himself. Oh, he's stupid. Kai's dumb. Like, it's so easy to do that. And this isn't me trying to throw a stray at Kai, but the dude is from New York. Hey, cut him some slack, bro. New York does not have the best education system.
No, don't do that, Cam. Man, y'all gotta stop with this New York slander, man. I ain't even from New York, but y'all gotta stop, bro. That's like with the whole like with RDC, whenever they be online and like they read and mess up something, they be like Texas education. They spam that in the chat. Stop that, bro. They not reading books. They not doing all that now. These folks is making money on, bro. That's just the simple facts. That's not what they like to do. If Kai's doing that to better his vocabulary and his articulation, then it's okay. It's okay. And yeah, he's from New York. They got their accent, but I think New York people problem is they just talk too fast. A lot of them talk too fast. That's just all it is. Well, at least the famous people that we know of. They just talk fast. That's all it is.
Also, I stated earlier that Kai is getting into fashion and starting a brand, and a lot of people online were mad at that, saying what does he know about fashion because his outfits from 2021 weren't the best, which I don't understand, because you're telling me that he has to dress the same in 2021 and in 2026. I really don't understand that. And also, let's just break it down. Back in 2021, Kai was new to the money. He was dressing like all the rappers, wearing Dior, Amiris, and all these boring expensive clothing because he was new to the money. But as time went on, he developed developed a style. Once again, can this man just not change? Like, damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. If he was still rocking Dior's and Amiris, y'all would make fun of him. But now that he's changing his style, y'all are still...
If he was rocking Jordans with black jeans with what's a good shirt brand? Gucci shirt, something like that, with the jewelry on and all that, y'all would still make fun of him. It don't matter what you wear, bro. Look at what I'm wearing. I'm literally wearing a Caleb City freaking baby blue and pink hoodie, bro. Y'all can say whatever y'all want, but it's like, bro, I don't care, bro. Like, I'm in my house, I'm chilling, bro. How about you go get your house and go chill in your house before you try to talk about what somebody else wearing and this and that, bro. These people up M's. They don't give a damn what you saying, bro. Like me, like you talk about like Drake. To me, he be wearing some goofy stuff, but my opinion doesn't matter about whatever he's wearing. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna comment, like, you know what I'm saying. Unless it's just like something like I'm saying, like it's like, you know, to be funny, but like I'm not genuinely mad at what he's wearing. I'm not finna try to draw a parallel from, oh, you were wearing this back in 2021. Now you want to be a fashion designer? No, I'm not finna do all that. Like, I don't care that much, bro.
Making fun of him. It makes absolutely no sense at all. And there was also this ongoing joke on TikTok saying that Cenat had a stylist, when I don't think Kai has ever came out saying that he had a stylist. I think he just genuinely got into fashion. But the thing is, Kai got into fashion quicker than others. Him being rich, he was just able to do that. And I guess fashion dudes didn't like that, so they just decided to hate on the man, which is so stupid, because is he supposed to get into fashion slowly to appease the fashion crowd? Like, I thought fashion was about being you, wearing what you like, and not giving an F what people think and wearing what you want. So why do people care so much about what he's wearing? Just because he wore Amiris back in 2021, he can't change up his style? Things have changed.
Cenat is starting a fashion brand called Vivette. This shit is fucking ridiculous. I'm not the first to say it, because everyone is basically clowning him online, which is crazy. I was expecting like at least a little bit of support in the comments. I'm not seeing any, dude. Everyone sees right fucking through this shit. I can't believe that this is happening, to be honest. Like, all of a sudden, he's over here talking about shit that inspire. I've never fucking heard him even talk like this. He's an entirely different new person. All of a fucking sudden, he's wearing like different hats and shit. I just can't believe it. The journal?
Once again, is he not able to change? Not a journal thing. I understand what you're saying, but he literally just said that he's been watching Death Note and all that good stuff. So, I mean, hey, yeah, he inspired by Death Note, so he bought the expensive ass journal that he carries around, and then he drawed his ideas in there. Well, why are y'all hating this bad, bro?
The journal is damn near offensive. It's almost fucking offensive, dude. Like, it's the fakest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. All of this shit is...
Explain why it's fake, brother. It sounds like you don't really have an actual, you know what I'm saying, point to your argument.
Obviously very, very fake. Someone told him, you want to rebrand, where are we going to go? Here you go. And then just watched like, I don't know, probably took like 3 look at LA influencer TikToks and was like, okay, this is what we're going to do. Because yes, it's corny. What he's doing is corny and it's stupid.
So the basis of his argument is that basically he feels as though Kai has a manager that told him, well, management team or whatever team, hey, let's rebrand, let's do this. Or maybe he came to them and said, I want to rebrand. Hey, yeah, here's the idea. Let's do fashion. You don't see how slow you sound right now, bro? You sound slow, bro. Like, why do people just assume that stuff? Like, huh? We're talking about Kai Cenat. Like, I think people don't understand. Yes, Kai is as big as what he is right now, right? Kai Cenat literally came from nothing. You got to remember, he literally came from nothing. Was streaming on Twitch. Was on YouTube. All like, he was grinding, bro. So he doesn't need somebody to tell him how to rebrand and do this and that. Maybe he did get some sort of help, of course, because he has access to go to Italy and make jeans and all this. Yeah, he does. He has the money. He can pay somebody to teach him about stuff, right? But you're trying to paint it as if it's performative and that it's fake. Why is it that he can't just genuinely want to rebrand and put his energy towards something else other than streaming at the moment? He's only like 24 or something like that, bro. Like, Why are we like acting slow like this?
And all of his shit is going to be super expensive. But a lot of you motherfuckers look like that. A lot of you motherfuckers look exactly like that. And now that that image is being presented outside of the LA scene, people are looking at it and being like, this shit fucking sucks. Oh my Lord, please let this have an impact on the LA fashion scene, and maybe just stop copying and pasting the same fucking fashion influencers. Cause like, Jesus Christ, dude, this is how you guys look. This is exactly how you guys look. I almost want to say it's satirical, but it's not. I think Kai Cenat's being for real. The sad part about this is people are going to buy it. People are 100% going to buy it. No doubt in my fucking mind, people are going to buy this shit. And that sucks. That really sucks. But Vivette, we will not be copying. And if you do cop, you're a lost cause.
I feel like this is the same thing as like if a streamer makes music, people aren't gonna listen to the music because it's a streamer. Because it's Kai, people aren't gonna buy it, but they'll buy.
Just like with YouTubers that started doing music, DDG. Oh no, you're a YouTuber, haha. We don't respect you in the music space, haha. DDG now, mind you, he what Moonwalking in Calabasas is pretty sure it's platinum, if I'm not wrong. It should be platinum. But at the very least, it is gold. I know for a fact it's gold. But I'm pretty sure it's like double platinum or platinum. And then he has a couple other gold records. And then on top of that, it's really that's not even what that's all about. He got some good music out. You know, I like some of his music. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, 100% all of his music. But his most recent albums, I love them. I like them. I definitely, for sure, like them. Like from 2022 to now, for sure. Like, and I've listened to almost every single one of his albums, and he's grown so much as an artist. And then you got even people like Token. Token he wasn't a YouTuber, but like he was putting up rapping on YouTube. He's rapping on YouTube. Gosh, like freestyles and stuff like that, music videos, stuff like that. Then you got Quadeca. He was on YouTube. He was doing YouTube. He was making music too. And now look at Quadeca. Quadeca is very, very respected in the music space now. He doesn't really rap that much anymore, but he does like some alternative type stuff. Yeah. It's like, come on, bro. I just don't understand that whole, why attach a stigma to somebody? I think that's the right word, stigma. Like, why even put that on to somebody? Like, why? Like, who cares, bro? Like, if the stuff is good, it's good.
Chrome Hearts, they'll buy Dior, they'll buy all that stuff. But since it's a streamer, they're like, nah, F that. I'm never gonna touch that. That's corny. Oh, he's lame. Like, I just think this whole thing is so cringe. And I love this comment right here that says, people can't grow into a new person now. It's like people just don't want Kai to change. They want him to stay the same. They want to keep him in the box, but he's trying to break out of that box, which I think is fine. And this comment right here even pisses me off. It's performative and LARP, and it makes me cringe out. It's like this person just learned a few words off TikTok and just started spamming it. And this is the perfect comment. Y'all hate him when he sits in front of a camera being too loud, and y'all hate when he's being mature and following his passion. Once again, damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. But yeah, my overall thoughts, I don't think this is a gimmick. And I've said it numerous times on this channel. It doesn't matter what Kai does. People are always going to find a reason to just hate on him. He could find the cure to cancer, and people will still find a way to hate. Like, it's sad, but that's what comes when you're striving to be great. Like, when you're at the top, a lot of people are just gonna hate just to hate. But yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with this man reading books and posting about it, because if that's going to influence other people to do it, hey man, I'd rather have that. I'd rather have that than a bunch of people watching Jack Doherty and getting influenced to harass people and just be a public nuisance. But hey, only time will tell.
I'd rather that than a bunch of kids watch Aiden Ross and Neon and all that stuff to be racist and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, like I said, man, hey, shout out to Kai Cenat, shout out to Cameron, shout out to, like, all the people I mess with in this creator space. Like, majority of the people I'm pretty sure that I follow and, like, that I like to watch and be entertained with, I'm glad that I can actually watch them on here and, put them on here in front of y'all, too. Because, yeah, and shout out to Antonio, too. Shout out to Maury. All them guys, for real. Like, it's real nice that I can watch their videos and put them on here, too. And other people can get introduced to them, maybe. Or their viewers can get introduced to me. Who cares? I don't know. But who cares about what all these people these people on TikTok and Twitter and all this stuff think about Kai Cenat and all these other creators also as well. I'm just glad that Kai isn't letting this stop him from doing what he's doing right now. You know? So, yeah. Go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Follow me at IamJShep3 on Instagram and TikTok. Listen to my music, all caps, J.Shep. And stay on the channel, watch some more videos. I'm almost to 100 videos. I would really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? If you go ahead and watch some other videos on this channel. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I'm going to catch you in the next video. Deuces.